Hi, this is Bay here, and this is day one, or halfway through day one. I've got a very interesting farm here. As you can see, I'm kind of rich already. And basically this is a way to generate a lot of currency early without much effort. And that is to actually farm this area of the map, this area in X. So this is X6 on Tidal Island, and what you're trying to do is you're trying to look for this. You're just trying to look for mercenary spawns. So mercenaries are great for a couple of reasons. All the items are ID'd, so you don't have to worry about scrolls and stuff. They come with guaranteed amulet and at least one guaranteed ring. And if they have the right like type, you will have like, you can see wands as well in currency. So you just basically want to reset and do this Tidal Island map as fast as possible. I'm gonna show you a brief example. In this case, I'll do this. It really depends on what kind of build you're running, but mine is pretty good at doing mercenaries. I've kind of structured it that way. So you want to get out, and then you go in here, reset the instance again, and run to the next one. I'm right now doing an Ignite-based Elementalist, and using Vaal with Flameblast. Vaal Flameblast, in order to do like my single target damage. I have already dropped 2 tabulas. One of them is, I'm selling the other one. This one is Wave of Conviction on a 6 link, and that's the other half of the damage. Not really the other half, the other alternative damage. So this is for damage for clear, this is for damage for single target. And yeah, with that, yeah, found my way up to 2 Divines, 1 Exalt, almost 40 Chaos worth of items. Actually more than that, I think. Probably 50 Chaos worth of items, so that's another close to 2 Divines. Yeah, so as you can tell, this is a very profitable farm. If you can stomach it, not everyone will find this interesting, but I always try to find the most broken things early for cheap that you don't have to do much, put much effort in, and this is one of them. Ooh, physical with cast speed. I think this is something I could. Yeah, I think I'll go for this. It's great that Flame Blast works this way as well, because normally Vaal Flameblast is a little bit annoying because you have to hope the mob doesn't run out of the circle, but in this case they don't get to do that because they have a timer. So you can just, moment the timer starts, you can drop the Vaal Flameblast. By the time they spawn, it will instantly just drop on them, and you just drop, you just cast debuffs and stuff like Wave of Conviction for exposure and flammability, and then they should go down pretty easily. Yep. You can only do this, I think, until level 56. I'm currently 55. Because I think at some point when you hit 56, the mercenary stops spawning. So you can also like try to make sure that you don't level as much by like doing what's the term for it? by not doing the map. So you just kill the mercenary and get out. You could probably do that, but that isn't my cup of tea. I want to kill both at the same time. Eventually I'm definitely gonna get bored of this, right? So and once I get bored of this, I'll move on, push my way into maps, but I'll do it with a pretty nice purse, so I'll have enough currency to do whatever I want. Yeah. I've only been doing this for about 2 hours, I think. Maybe a bit less than that. Okay, this one here. Ooh, 25% move speed is nice, but no resistances, so probably will take this. I'm gonna do a bit more of this and then maybe briefly discuss what I plan to do with the rest of the day, because I'm gonna definitely hit maps. And then after I hit maps, I figure out what my progression should be. I think I will. Okay, let's see. I think I want to run double obliteration wave for conviction, and then use flame blast for single target. Yeah, maybe we'll do this to 56, and then we'll see if like they stop spawning. Because I had a friend who really wanted to try the strat, but he was already level 63, and it wouldn't spawn for him here.
My blade. Choose to fight, if you dare.
Huh. That's actually okay. I mean, that's not too bad. I could probably pick this up and sell it, right? This looks good. I'll look it up later. I don't have Awaken PoE set up. I haven't really played a lot of PoE 1. And in PoE 2 I don't actually use it. So.
You sure you want to do? Clock's ticking. Target in sight.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think some of you will be wondering, I thought you said you couldn't play for the first 12 hours, but turns out my interior designer couldn't make it, so he had to reschedule. So we're meeting him tomorrow instead of today. So turns out today is going to be pretty free, so I can just actually play PoE. But tomorrow I'll be like not free at all. So that's kind of meh. Minion level is okay, but the rest of the rolls are not so great. Falling in, okay.
So you have chosen death.
You don't have to see it, like, because the great thing about Flame Blast is once it nukes, you don't really have to watch it kill the mercenary.
By the Trarthan code.
I think I
Choose
want
your fate.
Pass some good.
If you need to die, die quickly.
In this case I don't have enough to do Flame Blast, but we have a conviction ship right now. It just takes a little bit longer, but not such a big deal. Probably about another 5 more maps before I think the strat no longer works, because I will level up beyond that point. I'm not sure if you, I don't think you can D-level anymore, right? If you could D-level, you might be able to still farm it. I'm not too sure, but
you look soft. Hurry up and decide.
stack decks are nice, but let's see. This has like good flat rolls. This is good for the. But I think we just do this. Need chances anyway for maps from Kirak. I don't think it's 5. I think it's another 2 or 3 more maps, and then. Wait, they might. It's all died. That's okay. I think it was a DD that killed it. Yeah.
Only get one shot at this. Choose wisely.
My merc died. Not exile. I wonder if there's a way to check how many mercs I've killed. Okay, next one should be the last one. I think after this there'll be no more. But you know, I'm happy to test it out and see if past 56 they'll still spawn. But I think it's a plus 10 minus 10 level difference.
Choose quickly.
Ooh, 2 stack decks. That's kinda meh. Oh, no life though. Let me do this. That took a while. Maybe the Flame Blast didn't hit. Alright, here's the for the moment of truth. If the farm no longer exists after you are plus 10 levels on the... I think it won't, so I'll have to move on probably. Yeah, it's gone.
Know your place.
Once you're 10 levels above, you can't farm it anymore. Still, got lucky, got the 2 divines, so happy with how it turned out. Alright, see you guys. Oh wait, no, let me just go through the build briefly and then I'll close this off and maybe talk a bit about the plans. So right now, I have only these 2 ascendancy points. I'm going to basically all damage can ignite, so it allows my Wave of Conviction to ignite. Wave of Conviction is a really strong spell, but I mean Flame Blast is definitely better. Flame Blast doesn't need this per se, but I think yeah, I mean this is still good quality of life. The reason being also, the other reason is because 40% of physical damage they deal is converted to fire, ignited by you. It pretty much protects you from fizz, and then when you get the Pyro Shock class, this is like 1C or less or something like that. You can get this for less than 2C for a good roll, and then with this you should have good physical damage mitigation, and then you have everything ignites. So that's kind of all you need. Vaal Caress with Vaal Flameblast is something you want to get as soon as possible, because a falling for this will give you the ability to one-tap mercenaries, and doing every mercenary in every map is going to be what generates a lot of your currency in X. So yeah, you definitely want to do that. You can run Wave of Conviction on a falling. I have it on 16 just because I found a tabula, and tabulas will go up in price for a while more, and then once they hit about maybe 15-20 C, I might just sell one off and then sell both off, or sell one off and then or sell both off and then go to a rare, right? Pathing is pretty straightforward. I actually can unspec out of 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's just a 1 point difference, and I think the hit does some damage, so I'm not gonna move it this way for now. I'm just gonna leave it here. Yeah, you want fire nodes. You also get the 100% increased damage with hits against ignited enemies. This is just for your hit damage. It's significant enough to actually add this, so whatever. Golem buffs are great, and then the extra golem is nice. Damage over time, elemental overload, burning damage, ally damage, reservations, and then purity. The percentage life. Let's talk about skills. Summon Chaos Golem, Purity Elements, Clarity, Wave of Conviction. The links are pretty straightforward. You can just find your own. Cruelty, Combustion, Elemental Proliferation. You want this for the clear. Inspiration just for mana cost reduction. Unbound Ailments. It's a whatever. Flammability, Frost Blink, Harrow Ash, Shield Charge. Storm Golem Safeguarding is something I dropped, or I got from my first lab, and I decided to use it. You can definitely run Stone Golem without safeguarding, so without the safeguarding version, I think it's fine. and then Valkyries. Valkyries, getting 2 blues is a little hard. You want Flame Blast with Swift Affliction and Burning Damage. Another green would be okay. So you go Deadly Elements instead of Unbound. And yeah, pretty solid damage. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm gonna probably push all the way to maps, and then with my almost 4 divines worth of currency, should be enough to get all the items I need, and save up for a future build as well. I can start sniping for gear that I really need. Alright, see you guys. I'm out. Bye.